everyone, welcome back. My name is Brian, and in today's video we're going to be making this, what I call the Grandkid book cubby. So this is to hang on the wall, a place for you to put books and other things up off the floor. And I'm going to take this apart and show you the design, but an interesting thing for the woodworker, as in several of our past videos, is that this was made with only woodworking joinery and no fasteners are required. To show you how this is made, I'm going to disassemble it. We first have this retaining bar that's put here in the front to keep books from falling off. And this is made with a half flap joint that we'll talk about a little later. And we have our vertical sides, and our vertical sides are attached here to our bottom with a loose mortise and tenon joint, which is hard to take apart apparently. So this was made with the Festool Domino. To hang this on the wall, we used a router bit to make keyhole slots so that we didn't require any hardware. The first build clips focus on cutting the bottom and the two sides. We cut these out of rectangles before we go any further and make the connecting joinery. For these three parts, I did not want sharp corners on what sticks out from the wall, so I decided to round them all over. And so what I did is I drew tangent lines to the curve that I wanted to create, and I cut those out and sanded them over to create smooth edges so that nobody would be bumping ahead or something like that on those. In this next set of clips, what you'll see is that we'll cut the keyhole slots for hanging it on the wall. We'll cut a half flap joint, and I'm sorry I forgot to start the video camera, but this is a simple thing to do on your table saw. And lastly, we'll cut a slot in here with a Festool Domino, which is a loose mortise and tenon joinery that will connect with the bottom. In order to cut the half flap for retaining of our books, we want this thickness of that section to equal the depth that we cut into the sides. So here I use my marking gauge, I set the depth to that depth, and then I come over to my retainer piece and I scribe this along the edge that I'm going to cut, and then I cut out that half lip with a handsaw. no time to assemble. This project should go together really quickly. And here you can see that I've assembled this incorrectly because this is sticking out, so I need to flip it. This is part of what's called mistakes on film. There we go. That looks correct. Here I want to recommend that you keep some paper towels handy, in particular a damp paper towel, because this will allow you to wipe away the glue before it's dry, and it's a lot easier to remove glue while it's still wet than when it's dry and crusty. Thank you for watching today's video of the making of the Grandkid cubby shelf. Also, I hope you will like our video and come back to see future videos.